Hey everybody, I want to welcome you to the channel. Just starting some new stuff where I'm going to be trying to review some gear once a week to talk about the things that we like about it, the things we found to be a downfall of it. We just get a lot of inquiries from guys saying, what kind of gear do you recommend? What about headlamps? What about boots? What about... So anyway, we're wanting to do a series of videos where we talk about some of this stuff. So today I've got with me 3 different headlamps that I've bought. They're available on the market. They're the newer styles. I've had some for a lot of years that I no longer use, but you maybe keep in reserve. These ones today we'll talk about what I like about them, what challenges we've seen with them. Headlamp is something we use on a regular basis all through the summer, fall, and in the winter I use them every day when I'm on the ranch, whether that be early in the morning or late at night. So I want to talk about, so first off I'm going to start with my favorite one, the Petzl Actik. This particular headlamp runs about 80 bucks, give or take, depending on what you do with the core, which is the battery system that uses them, that I think makes the headlamp. This particular battery system is interchangeable with AAA. So if the battery pack here dies when you're on the mountain, you can pack with you either an extra one of these or some AAA batteries. For me, I just found it just as easy to throw some AAAs just in case, because I don't use them very often. When I get back to camp, if I need to, this headlamp I just throw on my battery bank that I charge with a solar panel while I'm gone away from camp. Put it in my sleeping bag, charges all night, and it's ready to go. The thing, one of the features I really like about the headlamp, top left side, when you shut it off or turn it on, tells you an indication of where the battery is. Then that lets me know. I usually just throw it on the charger after about 2 days, make sure I've got a full charge going out. The battery is, or I mean the button on the top is another feature I really like. It's big, it's easy to find with bulky gloves on. I was nervous about how the plastic would hold up because it's super lightweight, but I've had it for 3 years, coming on 3 years now, and it's been a phenomenal headlamp. One of my favorites. If I could rebuy any of these ones, I would buy another one of these. So that's my review on that one. The next is the Phoenix HM65R. This particular headlamp had good reviews. I had good lumens, had good battery life. It was durable because it has a metal housing. But the thing is I didn't like about it, I mean, it came with a 3rd head strap, which for a headlamp this big and heavy, you know, some people may want it with a cowboy hat. I didn't want to mess with it, so I took it off. The other feature that I'm not real fond on is on the top here. It's got a little plastic part that protects the buttons, and I'm sure this is so that when you're in your bag it doesn't turn on by mistake. But it blocks the batteries or the switches when I'm trying to turn them on with bulky gloves. So a lot of times I'm having to pull my gloves off just to turn the headlight on off. On top it's got a little indicator of what your battery life is like. This particular one I've been using quite a bit, you know, testing it out. It is rechargeable, which I like, but you know, the lights are super bright. They really extend out, so for certain things this headlamp I would use, but for long periods of time of wearing, it just is not comfortable. So the next one, which is one of the older ones I've got, but it was one I got about the same time as the Petzl, is the Black Diamond Storm. Black Diamond headlights we've used pretty extensively. We've had hit and miss luck with them in terms of the switches and durability. They just seem to be maybe a little cheaper made. They're economical, they're cheaper to buy. But this particular headlamp had thought I had good reviews, had good lumen rating. So I bought this one, had it up on the mountain, was changing batteries one day on a cold day, and this little latch system here on the back broke. So I was up a creek, had to use black electrical tape to secure the headlamp and get me through the hunt. not real keen on that, just because the circumstances. I just wish that, I mean, it was brand new, less than a week old, and it should have a little better durability than that. So anyway, just kind of going through some headlamps with you, talking about the things we do like and the challenge we've had. Hopefully this helps.